Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Live It Like Lisa here, and today's video I will be taking you through the organising of our fridge. As part of my kitchen reveal, I didn't really show inside my fridge because it was, it's still not organised, but I just thought today I will actually take you through and show you how I sort it out and how I organise it. Now the fridge we have is a side-by-side fridge by LG. And it also has like a plumbed water dispenser there. So it's quite a decent size fridge. And what I've actually purchased as part of my fridge organisation is some of these drawers and containers from Kmart. I bought quite a few. I might, if I don't end up using them all, I can always take them back. But yeah, I probably won't even take them back because they can probably come in handy in other places in the house anyway. But what I've bought is this. We've got a clear double drawer. We've got a clear tall wide or wide and tall drawer. They sort of are the same height and length. I bought a couple of these egg holders because we eat a lot of eggs in our house. There's also another clear deep drawer in the narrower version. This was actually part of our fridge, this container here. So I'm probably not going to use this in the fridge part, just so that because it's not really matching the others. So I might just use that in the freezer section or something like that. And then I bought a couple of these little drawer containers as well. So I have one of the larger versions, which is, it's a medium and wide one. I have two of these small and narrow ones. And then I have three of these medium square or small square ones. And then I've also bought a couple of these seal or push close containers. I bought 3 in the tall and 2 in the short. So these I actually bought with the intention of using them when we have like cut up carrot sticks and celery sticks and things like that. I thought they'd be coming handy for that. And then these I actually bought with the intention of using them for cold meat. So like when we have like ham and salami and we've taken it out of the packet, so the extra meats can go in there. So that's sort of what I had in mind for those. So I'll show you in my fridge now. As you can see, it's full of fingerprints and needs a good wipe over at the front as well. And yeah, this is the not organised and stuff just jammed in everywhere version of the fridge. So we have some eggs and meat up the top there. We have a nice drinks rack on that shelf there that's obviously not being utilised to its full potential. Then we've got a utility box here, which is sort of like I guess you put all your like dairy type things in there, but everything's just jammed in there. And we've got more shelves there. We've got another one of those drawers already in use in the fridge. And then we've got 2 nice vegetable crispers that aren't even being really used at all. And then on this side, this is actually a door-to-door fridge. So on this side you've got sort of access panels to get to certain drinks and things like that from the inside. But if you close the door, it's got a little clip here where you can just open that part, so you can just access drinks and things like that without opening the whole fridge. I don't know if it really works or not, to be honest, because there's still cold air escaping, but yeah, it just saves you opening the whole door. Then you can just get drinks out of there as well, or sauces, whatever you need. So that's the fridge portion. And then on this side we have the freezer portion. So as you can see, things have just been jammed in wherever they can fit. That's my daughter's little treats for a horse. She's put some carrots and fruit in some ice so he can have a nice cool treat. We've got stuff in there, and then there's a couple of little freezing zone drawers down there as well. And then there's a couple more shelves on the bottom there. So yeah, I'm going to take everything out, give it a nice wipe down, and then put everything back all organized. Okay, so I've gone through and taken everything out of the fridge section and given all the shelves and drawers a nice wipe out and cleaned them all up. I'm going to be doing the doors separately, so I haven't done those yet. And now I'm basically just going to be organizing this food into these containers. So I'll go through and throw out anything that's expired and yeah, start organizing it into some containers now. So that's my next step. I've already done my eggs in the egg containers, which I really like, and I'll be back shortly. Okay guys, it's been a few minutes now and probably an hour or so, and I've finally finished organizing the fridge. I'll just give you a little scan first. If you hear it start beeping, don't worry about it, it's just the fridge alarm. And then in the doors here. We have that. So I'll show you what we've done at the top. At the top here I've got those Kmart containers, and then this one's empty at the moment, but then in this one we've got our bacon, and in this one some leftover prawns from yesterday. In this one we've got some cheese, and this one's empty as well. So that can be for like cold meats, or you know, whenever we've got some sort of leftovers or veggie sticks, whatever we can put in there. But I think I'm just going to keep these containers for the fridge, so even if they're empty, they're just going to stay in the fridge. Then the next shelf down we've got some soft drink. Then I've used a couple of the drawers here, one of the bigger ones to store all our cold meats like salamis and ham and chicken and things like that. This little square one here is just keeping some crumpets and bread, and then there's a little container at the back there that's just got some herbs in it, sort of fresh herbs in it. Then our utility box here, I'm just keeping in that butter and cheese. Then I've got two of the pull-out drawer things here. One of them we just keep our dogs' food in, so that's a portion for each night. And then that one's empty at this stage. Down here we've got our egg containers with the lots of eggs, and then there's another pull-out drawer there that's empty at the moment that just sits on top. Then this double drawer here, we've just got some sausages in that we're going to cook in the next couple of days, and some turkey drumsticks that again we're going to cook in the next couple of days. So that sort of just sits nicely on that shelf there. Then down here in our veggie crisper, I've got another container there. I'm going to get another skinnier one to fit here, just to contain all the fruits and vegetables while they're in there, and it'll stop the drawers getting messy and dirty. So same thing here, we've just got one of those smaller containers I'm going to get for that drawer as well. And that's all the veggies we've got in there at the moment. Then in the door here, I'll take you from this side, it might be easier to see. So in the door here, we've just keep our milk and then the soft drinks that are currently we're drinking. We've got mayonnaises, a jar of jam, and some long life milks there. Then up the top there, we have sort of like all our cooking type things. So a bit of coriander paste, ginger, mustard, minced garlic, chili, and that's pizza sauce. And then up there we've got sort of like our pickled type vegetables and sun-dried tomatoes. And then in the door here we've just got our sauces. So we've got a shelf there that's got all of our sauces, and then that shelf there. So that's pretty much the fridge component. Just give you another scan again. That's that side, so I'll shut that. And then we move into the freezer. So up the top there, I've just put all our bread, because we don't use a lot of bread, so it tends to go moldy before we can eat it. So I just keep all our bread in the freezer and just take out slices that we need as we need them. Then down here, we've just got some pies and a slushy drink. And then that's still, I'm just waiting for that to freeze, and that's gonna go in our big chest freezer in the garage. It's just some flatbread. Then here we have some leftover meals, so frozen meals. One of them is our curry mix, and then there's a couple of leftover meals that Michael takes for his dinner at work when he's doing night shift. And those are just some treats that Jessie has made up for the horse, sort of some fruit and carrots in ice blocks that just need to refreeze again. Then the next one down is for all our ice cream. I've repurposed this container from the fridge in the freezer that just sort of holds all the ice cream cones. Then in here we just have all our frozen, like oven chips and hash browns and frozen veggies and stir fry mixes in there. And then this bottom one, just any of sort of, mostly chicken we store in here, because we, like I said, we do have a big chest freezer in the garage that we put all our meat and, you know, most of the meat type things in, all the ribs and things like that we cook with. So that's just mainly storing our chicken in there. And then in the door, we've just got some ice packs, and then they're just some bread rolls and extra bread slices that just need to get used up. And then that's where the drink dispenser comes from. So yeah, that's basically our fridge all done and organized now. And yeah, I'll just try and get a picture standing back. It definitely looks a lot neater. I mean, the freezer section I could still probably tweak a little bit once it's done, but I'm definitely loving the drawers in the fridge itself. I think it's just going to keep it a lot cleaner, a lot neater, and a lot more organized. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, guys, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because I have lots of these type of videos on there already, and we'll have a few more coming up in the future. Well, take care, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.